Hello friends. Welcome to CAD Magics. For this video, I have brought a useful dynamic AutoCAD block by which we can get the slope gradient of any line automatically. Let's say we have a profile drawing of a road. Here we can see a ground profile in green dashed line, and a solid red line as a design level for road profile. We can just paste this block and align this with this line and we get the slope percentage. Generally, this type of design information are obtained or generated directly from the software like Civil 3D by Design Engineer. But as AutoCAD drafters, sometimes we might need to make some modifications manually. Sometimes we may not be able to perform this minor task in Civil 3D. Or we may not have access to Civil 3D. Or we just have the exported CAD file. So while updating the design levels, we also need to add or update the changed grade of design profile. So in this video I am going to explain how to use this block as well as how we can make this block. In this video, I have attached a file with this block which you can simply download just by clicking at the link shared below at description. And I have also explained the use of bonus LISP file which we can use in AutoCAD profiles. So, do watch this video without skipping till the end to learn how you can make this block by yourself as well as how to use the LISP. Okay, the basic concept to find the slope percent is that we divide the vertical distance by the horizontal distance between 2 points on the line and multiply it by 100. But for the long profile, repeating this process will waste our valuable time. So to solve this issue, I have created this very handy dynamic block which we can just copy it with the base point of the block. Then we just paste on the line wherever we need to show slope grade. And here we can see a rotation parameter at the head of the direction arrow. We can just click at it and click on the line for rotating the block to align with this line. Or we can just click at this align parameter and move the cursor along this line and click where suitable. It will automatically align with this line. After that we have to type our E and press enter for reason. Then we can see the slope text has been updated. Then we can jump to the next line and just paste with Ctrl+V, and click on the line. Rotate it with rotation parameter grip or by align grip. Type RE and press enter. This is how you use this block. Now, let's start the tutorial for how we can create one for ourselves with our preferred properties or styles. Here we can see only a text and an arrow. But there are two more things too. I will tell you. So, let's draw a leader first. Let's draw it from right to left. We can decide the length. Let's say we want this block in red color. Then, let's put 2 points, one at each end. Let's type P-O-I-N-T and press enter. Click at this rear end. Copy this point to front of this arrowhead. Click on the arrow and this point at same time. Move this point to arrowhead end. Now it looks like we only have an arrow. Let's change its color to red. Here we will assume the point at the tail is x1, y1 and the point at head is x2, y2. So we will have the vertical distance as y2 minus y1 and horizontal distance as x2 minus x1. Like in this example, we can see 1.06 is divided by 1.72 and the result is multiplied by 100. The answer is 61.23. So, we will use this formula. Now for text here, let's type ATT and press enter for attribute text. Keep this as it is. Lock position checked. At attribute tag let's type grade. At prompt, let's type 0%. And at default also let's type 0%. At justification, let's choose middle center. Text style standard. Text height 0.25 and rotation 0. Let's select this 0.00. Right-click on it and click at Insert Field. Or, we just select this text, click here. It's same. Here, to get the percentage, we will need to apply that full formula we have talked about. That is, we have to divide the vertical distance by horizontal distance between our 2 points. And the result will be multiplied by 100. So, let's choose formula here. Then let's click at this formula space to type our formula. Type 2 small brackets and right-click there. Again, click at Insert Field. This time we will choose Object here. And click here at Object Type. Now we need to get the Y2 of our second point, so click on the second point at the head of our arrow. Our object type is shown here, point. Let's select the position at this property of our point. We can choose the format, precision. But here we'll only select the Y coordinate assuming it is Y2. Then click OK. We can see here, Y coordinate of our second point is displayed. Now let's type -sign here and again right-click and click at Insert Field. Object is already selected here. So click at this Object Type Selection button. This time click at the first point for Y1. Click at this position. This options remain same until we change. So click OK. Again click OK. We have now Y2 minus Y1, which is vertical distance or length. Let's close this expression. Type 1 small bracket close. Then type divide sign and repeat the same steps. Small bracket open and right-click and click at the Insert field. Click here for Object Selection. Click second point at arrowhead for X2. Click at Position. Now let's switch this option to X, then click OK. We can see here, X coordinate of our second point is displayed. Now let's type -sign here and again right-click and click at Insert Field. Object is already selected here. So click at this Object Type Selection button. This time click at the first point for X1. Click at this position. This options remain same until we change. So click OK. We have now X2 minus X1, which is horizontal distance or length. Let's close this expression. Type small bracket close twice. These two expressions gives us vertical distance divided by horizontal distance. So let's multiply this whole expression by 100. Type multiply and type 100. We can check by clicking at this evaluate and see the result here. Now let's click OK. Now we can place the text at our required position. Adjust it. Now let's turn all these elements into a block. Type B and press Enter. Give a name, let's say grade. Click Select Objects, select all, press Enter. Click at this pick point, let's click right at the mid of this arrow. Now click OK. Again click OK. Let's try rotating it. Type RE for reason after every rotation. The block is usable from here. But, it will be very easy if we add parameters for rotating, aligning and flipping this block. So, let's learn how to add them. Let's get inside this block. Select the block and type BE, command for block editor. First of all, let's add rotation parameter. Click at parameter here. Then click on this rotation parameter. Let's click at the middle of arrow for base point and click at the arrowhead for rotation grip point location. Then type 360 for angle so that we can rotate around whole circle with this grip. And press Enter. Now click at this action and click at this rotate action. We should select the parameter first, click on this circle. Then select all the objects to be rotated. And press Enter. For now let's close this block editor and check if it is working properly. Click Save the changes to grade. Let's select our block and try rotating by this circular grip. Then type RT after rotating. We can see the rotation parameter worked properly. Now let's add a line parameter. Select the block and type BE and press Enter. Select our block and click OK. Let's click at this parameter and click on this alignment. Let's click besides this midpoint and click at any side for alignment. Again, let's close the block editor and check. Let's click on this align parameter grip and move the mouse cursor over the line. And click. We can see the arrow is aligned to the line. And type our E and press enter after relocating the block. Finally, let's add the flip parameter. Let's get inside the block. Click at Parameters and click at Flip. Let's click at the midpoint of arrow and click either above or below this arrow for vertical line of flipping. Then let's click at the actions and click at this flip. Then select our parameter first and select all the elements and press enter. Now again we need to add the objects for rotation parameter. We need to add flip parameter to rotation parameter. For that, let's right-click at this rotate parameter and expand action selection set and click on new selection set. Then select all and press enter. Now we have completed our dynamic block creation. Now we can copy it, move it, align or rotate it. Then we just type our E for reason and we get the slope text updated. Now, I have bonus LISP file for you. With this LISP you can just go on clicking on the profile where you want to check level. And the level is displayed automatically like this. For this you need to have a LISP file. Here we can see I have brought a LISP file. I have named it CAD Magics, which is my YouTube channel name, and in bracket there is profile levels written. Let's copy it with Ctrl+C. Then type AP, and press enter at AutoCAD. Right-click somewhere here and click Paste. Then select it and click at this load. We can see our CAD Magics profile levels file is successfully loaded here. Now close this dialog box. Now, before we learn how to use it, did you subscribe the channel? Let me tell you, I create practical AutoCAD tutorials to help you level up your drafting skills one step at a time. There are more useful tutorials on my channel and still more videos are on the way, so make sure don't miss any. I have put some effort to bring this useful tutorials up to you people. So I like to request you to like, share and subscribe this video to others and support this channel too. Now by loading the LISP file here we have activated the profelev command in our file. So, let's type profelev and press enter. Then select the profile polyline. And one important thing to keep in mind. If we select ground profile polyline in this command, it will not provide level of this road profile. To get the levels in road profile we have to repeat the command and select the road profile. For now let's select this ground line. Then for baseline or polyline, let's select this horizontal line. For datum level, let's type the level of this baseline, that is 100 here. Type 100 and press enter. And for text height, we can type the size as required. For now let's type 0.5 and press enter. Now go on clicking on the ground line where we need to know the ground level. It will automatically provide the level text. If we click on other profile also, the text and level will be shown for ground line at the ground profile. And, we are at the end. I hope this tutorial and LISP file will somehow be useful for drafters and designers. You can simply click on the link shared below to download the ready-made block and LISP file. And, I still have hundreds of useful LISP files at my backup. As you can see, my channel is very new. Do not hesitate to support by sharing. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks. If you found this tutorial helpful, and if you have any questions or need more clarification, drop your views in the comments below and we can discuss. For now, thanks for watching, and keep drafting passion alive.